Whoa, okay. Wow. What's up, man?
Hey Ben, how you doing?
I'm doing excellent, man. Thanks for doing this with me. You got your whole, wow, that's a lot of jars of juice.
Happy to be here. Yeah, no, it's just storage. It's not all juice done, but
Okay, cool. So, hey, why don't you start off just telling us a little bit about you and, you know, uh, your business and how you got into it? Because I know you've been in the industry for like a long time and you kind of, you know a lot, but just kind of give us like, the intro, like who is Adam and what is Juice Spring?
so I am just over a year into starting my business. So I'm a new entrepreneur with my business Juice Spring. Like Ben implied, I've been working at other juice bars for close to a decade. So it's been a dream of mine and I've been really excited to bring it into fruition. So, yeah, for the last year, I've been selling my organic cold pressed juices, and they come in 16-ounce mason jars like this. So, yeah, it's been really exciting. Just coming up with everything. I've learned a ton as a new entrepreneur, and I'm super excited to, share information about juice every day, as well as encourage other people to, even start a business with something
So,
else.
what are you so excited? Why are you so passionate about this?
I believe that juicing is the easiest way to improve our health today. And I think it's something that can help everyone. And so I think it's something really special to share. But once again, it's so easy. It's just tasty, and everybody loves to have it in the morning, and it can really improve our health. It's so easy to include the juice every day. It literally, I swear, it helps everything, all the systems of our body. It's going to aid your digestion, your recovery, your immune system. Better
Aw-
sleep, skin, nails.
So what's you got a juice right there? What's in that one?
So this is the most popular flavor. It's called Yamama, and it's cucumber, apple, pineapple, kale, lemon.
Okay. So you just got fruits and vegetables. I mean, like how much cucumber is in, like, is there like a whole cucumber in that thing or more? Or?
So the inspiration with this one too is it's supposed to be kind of like a classic green juice. A lot of times you'll see green juices with celery. I kind of left that out so it would be tastier for people. I wanted to make sure everyone's gonna love it, not just people who are focused on their health, but like your mom and your brother who's not into this stuff. So I added pineapple too to make it a little sweeter. And then yeah, that's a good question with the juices, Ben, because the cucumber and the celery are really watery, juicy vegetables that really make green juices. So they make good bases for a green juice. Yeah. So a juice like that, I believe it's about two cucumbers in there. You're gonna make your juice with like 1 to 2 cucumbers.
Okay, wow. So there's a lot of fruits and vegetables just jammed in that one little jar.
Yeah, and then you're gonna use, basically the same size handful of kale in that one juice too. Maybe half a lemon, an apple or two. Really just one apple because you're gonna use some pineapple in this one as well.
So, so let's talk about benefits because I mean, you kind of said everything, but what are, of the people that like drink your juice on the regular, what are they most talking about, or what, why are they into it?
I think that the primary benefits that we get from juicing really has to do with energy and vitality, as well as weight loss. So, the juices are really low calorie and really high in nutrition. So it's going to help you get in a really good level of nutrition without getting in those extra calories. So it really supplements your diet in that way. And the natural electrolytes and minerals that we don't always get from our diet in the right amounts. It's loaded up with these, so potassium and magnesium, and as well. So it's really going to help give you energy in the morning.
So people that really aren't eating any fruits and vegetables, this is kind of like a life hack to just get a bunch that they wouldn't normally eat, right?
I think exactly. I mean, so many of us don't like eating salads and greens. I was talking to my friend literally yesterday, said they don't like eating greens, their salads ever. And it's like, who doesn't like drinking a green juice when it's got pineapple and apple in it? And it's going to have, you know, it can have literally your whole day's serving worth of greens. We know that, you know, you're going to want to do more greens than what is probably recommended in our guidelines because they're often low, but it's loaded up with these things.
Okay, so it makes it a really easy way. It's kind of like a cheat code for people who aren't the best about eating their fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, and I see someone here saying they juice for anti-inflammatory benefits, and that's a huge one as well. You know, and it's going to help you. It's super good for weight loss too because the anti-inflammatory benefits, the electrolytes that help your recovery, just make you feel better and ready to hit your next workout. So that's a super important part of it. You know, it gives you the energy to get moving, which is important.
Awesome, yeah, because a lot of people, you know, they got so much inflammation that even just like the thought of working out is like off the table, even though they need to. They're kind of stuck in this like kind of catch-22 where they can't because they're in so much pain, but they're in so much pain because they don't. And it sounds like this is kind of a shortcut for them.
Yeah, one of the juices I call Nature Aid because people drink Gatorade and stuff, but it's like they say it's for the electrolytes, but it's also in the fruits and vegetables. So, you know, we make the juice. It's Nature Aid. It's all in there. What we need.
Yeah, and you know, Gatorade, it's like may have electrolytes in it, which is good for you, but they got a million other things in there that's horrible for you, like artificial colors and like you know, non-naturally occurring sugar, you know, artificial flavors. Your stuff is just it grows out of the ground and off of a tree. It's through the juicer, and when you're making it, I mean, you're selling it like the day you make it or the day after, right?
Yeah,
So it's
I make
fresh.
them all that morning or the night before. The cold pressed juices last for 3 days. I really love cold pressed juicers. You could get a slow press juicer online too. These are all really great because you're going to notice that they keep the freshness longer, they keep the flavor longer, they keep the nutrition longer as well. So they're going to last 3 days. When you get your cleanse, they'll have, you know, an expiration date on the bottom. Um, and yeah, when people get a cleanse for longer than 3 days, I'll drop them off, you know, every 3 days, their juices. Um, yeah, but they stay. To be honest, here's the thing about cold pressed juice. I prefer to sell it to give it to someone that morning, that day. But you'll notice if you don't open it for 2, 3 days, it tastes the exact same. So it's really cool. If you do open it and then take a sip and put it back in your fridge and let it sit for a day or two, you'll notice that the freshness and flavor might start to go away a little bit. But when you leave them unopened, they don't get oxidized and they stay really perfect.
Awesome. So let's talk juice cleanses and like, I mean, because obviously people can like drink one a day or one a week and, you know, see some benefits, but let's talk about what happens when people like really do a lot of this and really flood their body with the nutrition that's in, you know, doing something like a green juice cleanse, or maybe they're drinking like 5 of those a day.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone likes to cleanse, but also, you know, people want to know what to do for lifestyle changes because, you know, if what's good, you need to know what you can do, you know, for good. I really recommend people drink the juice every morning, making it a part of your morning routine. So like after a glass or two of water and before other foods, if you make that a habit. Um, I think that a lot of people who struggle with digestion, like Ben has in the past, are going to notice good benefits from that. I think too, once again, with energy, a lot of people struggle with fatigue, and I feel like so many people on top of that also just generally would want more energy day to day. And I think really adding a green juice to your diet each morning is, you know, the surefire way to notice that really quickly. So more energy day to day, less fatigue, better digestion, anti-inflammatory, and better recovery. So I like to run a lot. People who like, people who like to be in the gym a lot, people who like to work out, you're going to notice better recovery, and that, it just, makes such a huge difference. That means less injury too, we know.
Yeah, totally. So, I mean, this is not just for people who lose weight. It's also for people who are already active and just want like an edge on things.
Definitely, definitely. And I think a lot of people who are struggling with their weight loss goals, it can be super helpful because it's fun and easy. It's like the easiest part. And once again, it gets in the nutrition that really helps all the systems of your body thrive and work properly and optimally at,
So,
super low calorie juice in the morning.
so let me ask you this. I get asked this a lot because obviously you can go somewhere like Sprouts or Whole Foods and they might be selling green juice. It's in the fridge there. People can, obviously buy it from someone like you who does it exclusively, or they can go make it at home. What's the difference between like making it fresh for yourself or like you making it fresh for somebody versus just like the stuff that's in the grocery store that's like, who knows?
So there's the type of juicer you get first off. So like I said, I prefer the cold press juicers, the slow press juicers. It's a gentler process that is gonna leave your juice fresh, and it's really gonna bring out all the flavor as well and more nutrition. And then the second thing is all organic is super important. So I only use organic produce in the juices always. And this is not only going to stop you from getting the unhealthy pesticides, toxic chemicals that come with the conventional produce in your juice, but also the organic produce is often fresher and more nutritious because it doesn't have the pesticides that make it last longer unnaturally. And then the third thing is I like to serve it in the glass. So I use the glass mason jars, and I really prefer that. And I know a lot of people prefer that to the plastic, not just for the environmental reasons, but because it leaves your juice tasting really good and fresh too. And you get the best experience with it, more flavor or better.
Okay, so yeah, with it tasting better and being fresher, that's going to just maximize the health benefits that you're going to get from it, sounds like.
Well, exactly, yeah. Well, I was going to say too, because we don't want to be drinking out of plastic, a lot of us, because of, possible petrochemicals you get from that. So it's nice it's in the glass. And yeah, you're getting more nutrition because it's organic and cold pressed. So if people haven't tried cold pressed juices yet, and organic cold pressed juices, I'm really excited to share them every time I meet people, and people always enjoy them. I've been selling juice all year, like we said. I swear I never have gotten a complaint. No one's ever disliked the juice. They always love it. And so I think organic cold pressed juice is really the future. And I'm really excited to continue, spreading this. And we all need to really, learn more and share this.
Yeah, it's funny. Someone commented about plastics, and yeah, they can leach into the drinks. And I'll just say I've been studying it more, and a lot of the stuff that's in plastics are what are called endocrine disruptors. And so for like women who have hormone issues, it can affect it. And even for guys, like it can lower your testosterone if you're in contact with a lot of plastic. If you're touching plastic, you're touching the BPA and the receipts. You're drinking out of plastic. Is definitely not good for the testosterone levels. So let's get into the Juice Jumpstart that we're doing starting in a few days. Because we talked about doing this for a while, and we figured, hey, like, let's just start New Year's Day. So tell everybody a little bit about the program that we're doing.
So yeah, I'm really excited to be offering this because, we have people excited to do a juice cleanse that's not only supported by me and Dr. Ben, but I think the really special thing about it is you're learning while you're cleansing too. So we'll be talking like this, sharing information about juicing, taking questions, and not only offering support, but really trying to make this a learning experience. The juice cleanses come with 5 of the juices a day. They're all green juices, different flavors, really balanced juices that are going to load your body up with the nutrition. And a lot of people look at different cleanses that are out there, and I'm really excited to be offering this option because I know it's the best organic, cold pressed, fresh, natural juice in the glass. And there's a lot of different things that people try nowadays, and sometimes it's not the best and sometimes it's bad. So I love offering the natural green juice option that we know works.
And you were super generous and basically gave me all your recipes so that if you're watching this and you're not in Arizona, you're not where we are, you can still sign up and do it with us. And then we have all the juice recipes in an online course and sort of like what to shop for at the store, what to put in the juices, how to make it, and how to do it at home. So that like if you're not a local and still want to do it along with us, you can. So I'm super excited about that. And like you said, we're going to be offering support along the way. We're going to have like 3 different live events, one at the beginning, one in the middle, one at the end. And we're going to offer community support. I think we've got already about 10 people signed up, maybe even more. I haven't even been keeping track, but last I checked, we were about 10. So you'll be linked in with a community of people that are also doing it with you. So, hey, we already got someone that says, I want to be in Arizona. I just had someone, I've had like 2 people message me in the last week saying like, I got to move to Arizona. Help me get down there. So it's a place to be, I guess. But even if you're not, basically we have the information in there that if you sign up for our course, you know what to do, get at the grocery store, you know how to make the juices, and then you can join the community and follow along. If someone does 8 days on juice, like you said, about 5 juices a day, what kind of things can they expect at the end of that? Because that's no joke. That's 8 days of just drinking green juice and nothing else. It's gonna. The most I've ever done is 4 days, so I'm kind of excited because I'm gonna be doing it too with everybody. I imagine you are. What kind of benefits or things can people like shifts can people expect to see if they do embark on something like this?
Yeah, and I actually just had a good friend in town doing a 6-day cleanse with me, and what to experience before, during, and after. It can be a lot. The juices are really fun and easy, and it's good. And I do, you're getting 5 juices a day, so it's not a terribly small amount of juice. First off, I think it's, if you can, it can definitely help to kind of make sure that your diet going into the cleanse, the first 3 days before the cleanse, as best as you can, is cleaned up, and you're eating healthy and natural whole foods, plant-based diet would be perfect. Something just to kind of make sure your body's ready for the cleanse. And I say that because if you're eating cheeseburgers and you start the 8-day cleanse the next day, you could not have you could have some problems and not have as much fun. I hate to say it. And that just sucks because you don't have the best experience cleansing. That's just to say, if you eat a really unhealthy, fatty meal the night before you go into your cleanse, and then you drink all green juice the next morning, you might feel really bloated and have indigestion. And even worse than that, you might have other symptoms that make you feel like you're sick. So I don't want that to happen to you. And if it does, just know that that's often why that happens. So assuming that, you are kind of mindful of that, and go into the cleanse in the optimal way, cleansing, even the 8-day cleanse should be really fun and easy for most people. And people don't really have negative side effects. A lot of the times it's because you're maybe jumping into the cleanse instead of like maybe preparing for it by like doing a day with healthier, lighter foods like smoothies and salads and lots of water. You can drink water during the cleanse too. A lot of people are going to notice they have more energy on the cleanse, to be honest. A lot of positive benefits right away, more energy on the cleanse, feeling, really good. As you go into it, some, 4 or 5 days in more, some people definitely might, if you start, getting hungry or even lightheaded. Here's the thing. it's important to watch what you're maybe like don't exercise as hard as you always do if you're an athlete, if you're someone who works out a lot. um, Water is great to drink with it, because like I said, for a lot of people it's really easy, and then at the same time 4 or 5 days in, I feel like some people you know might start to miss the foods. My friend who just did 6 days, like he kind of went through this too, where it was like, oh, you know, it's 4 days in, I'm going out, and like I want this and I want that, and he just stuck through it, you know. It's cool because your body's getting loaded up with the nutrition, and it can curb some of the cravings, and you have the sweet tasty juice when you do want something good. But yeah, overall, it shouldn't be too hard for most people. Be mindful of how you go into it. Drink water and be mindful about the level of, you know, exercise and work you put on to your body while you do it. And really, you should feel a lot of the benefits the whole time. And we'll be there to support you as well. If people, you know, definitely by the end of the 8 days are going to probably be feeling really good as they come back into their and normal routine. I hope they will talk about what we can do, what you can do moving forward, lifestyle tips to, you know, keep the benefits going. You know, weight loss is definitely normal, and that once again, that too, we'll be excited to talk about ways to keep that moving forward.
Cool. Hey, well, I want to open it up to Q&A if anybody has questions. I put a link, sign up link in the comments. I don't know if that's an actual clickable link, but otherwise you can go to my bio and probably Adam's bio. But if anybody has questions, you can definitely, you know, drop them in the comments below, or you can shoot either of us a DM. But we're really excited to do this, and you know, and after it's over, like share with you guys the results of what some of the people who signed up to do it got. So I know we've been talking about doing something like this for a while, and I'm excited that we're doing it, man. So thank you for teaming up with me.
I'm really excited about it.
All right, man. Well, I will. I guess when's the cutoff for people to sign up for like actually getting the juice delivered and all that? Because you got to make it and all that, and I know we're starting on Saturday the 1st, so you got to have the order in from them by what, like tomorrow or?
Well, I'll be taking them up till the 31st, till
Okay.
about noon. Um, you know, because I'm making them fresh the day of and the night before. Till noon on the 31st, we'll be taking them. Yeah, I'm really excited for this, but people know what they're doing. So, you know, that's the thing. You're going to want to sign up and prepare instead of waiting to the last minute and not, you know, you want to know you're cleansing and just get ready for it with like a natural, you know, a more natural diet. Maybe
Someone
smoothies.
be working during the cleanse and still do it? And my answer, or do we need to change our schedule? No, you can totally work. I mean, if you have like a super heavy labor job where you're like an iron worker or something, you know, that might be a little tricky. But if you're just a typical desk jockey, you know, I think you'd be totally fine. Yeah. Like Adam said, if you work out heavy, you may want to kind of ease up that week because you're not getting as many calories. But overall, it's not like you're, you know, on quarantine and got to stay home and do nothing but watch TV and drink juice. It's not like that. But very good question.
Yeah, I honestly find a lot of, you know, some people find that it's a lot of juice and they find it's even hard to get through it. I'm definitely not. I like to drink a lot. But yeah, like a job, your work shouldn't be a problem at all. But exercise, maybe some light exercise, but you're going to be burning all those calories and then you're going to need those.
Okay, Trista asked, will you be doing this again? I mean, I think that we already got like pretty good enrollment on this one, and so we have a feeling it's going to be a pretty good success. So yeah, I mean, I think we're pretty sure we're going to do another one. So yeah.
Yeah, I really hope to make them regular.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, if you have questions, you can comment down below, or you can message either of us, and we'll probably be sharing some testimonials once this is over of just people who've like gotten results and you know, had fun doing it. So I'm excited to see what happens. We've been talking about doing this forever. Now we're finally doing it, and it's kind of taken off. So Yeah, awesome. All right,
Yeah.
well, thanks. Yeah.
People are really excited, and I'm really excited to see them enjoy it.
All right, sweet. Well, signing off, and we got to touch base after this because we got some things we got to work on. And for everybody who's already signed up, make sure you go in the course and make sure you're signed up in it and everything. And you can start looking through the content now, so you're prepared and you've gone shopping and you're ready to go come Saturday. So, all right. Oh, someone asked. I have started adding fresh ginger, chia seeds, and flax seeds to my juices. Um, and noticed rapid weight loss around the belly. Yeah, flax seeds and chia seeds are awesome. I don't know if they're actually juiceable. I'm assuming you're just adding the seeds to the juice without juicing them in the juice, because they're probably not going to yield much juice. But yeah, that's awesome. No, I think that's totally a good thing. All right, guys. Adios. Thanks, Adam.
Have a good day. Peace.